Happy winter arc. It's officially November, which means we're about more than a month into winter arc. If you're not familiar with what winter arc is, it's pretty much using the last quarter of the year to get ahead for whatever goals or gains that you want to achieve for the new year. I'm going to take this minute to say, hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Kashanda, and I would just wanted to introduce myself. I have a couple other videos on my channel, but I am going to be taking more time to actually commit to long form content. And one of the things that I have been really passionate about is the gym. I have been pretty consistent with the gym for the past 2 years. I would say that the past year specifically, I used really towards strength training and bulking. I did recently get cleared from physical therapy. Up until that point, I really wasn't lifting too heavy due to an accident that I was in recently. I really couldn't continue to lift more, which kind of got in the way of my plans, but it's all part of God's planning. And now I am back and better. I really take the time, as you can see here in this video, to really commit to stretching and stuff before every workout. But yeah, with that being said, I am going to be posting throughout winter arc just pretty much gym content in regards to anything long form. You'll definitely see me over there posting shorts, but I just wanted to take some time to chat a little bit before I get into this video. So now that we have the formalities out of the way and I've introduced myself, let's get into what I am going to be focusing on for winter arc. I am looking to transition into a cut or a caloric deficit, and to continue to work on my strength and endurance training. I feel like everybody kind of goes through their own stuff in regards to body image. Over the years, personally, my weight has been really all over the place. The only difference currently is that I've made it a goal over the past few years to remain consistent in the gym. I have definitely achieved some gains along the way, but I'm focusing now to get towards that journey with the intent to get into a leaner shape, and focus on a cleaner food intake while still, living my best life. Because I definitely don't want to be like on some almond mom shape, because as you can see here, I'm not small. Like, I like to eat. I am happy to say that with improved protein intake and consistently performing the same exercises, that's what's shown the most results for me. And when I say the same exercises, I don't mean that like I never switch it up, but you really should focus on specific exercises and kind of continuing them, focusing on mind muscle connection, and just really paying attention to like how you're looking in the mirror. I noticed, like, kind of going through my camera roll, that I have seen a lot of like before and afters, and I'll probably go ahead and insert them throughout this video so that you can see. I am literally nowhere near where I want to be, but from where I started, I definitely see changes. I mean, like, I'm here on camera, like you can see me. Like, one of the biggest things that I want to work on, again, is leaning out, and I always want to continue to grow and round out my glutes. I do have square glutes, like literally. On top of that, they kind of gave that upside down triangle vibe. I literally grew my glutes from scratch, you guys, and she still is like square. I've accepted that, like, that's just like what my body shape is, but I definitely can say that with continuing to use consistent workouts and increasing my weight, I have definitely seen some growth. Depending on the angle, like my glutes give like flat, weird, and then depending on other angles, you can actually see the growth. I'm here to tell you that there definitely has been growth. Like, it's night and day, the difference that I have. Again, I'm still far from perfect. Like, I want BBL allegations, but I know that I'm far from that. I'm getting into one of my favorite exercises here. This is RDL, and I was actually pretty geeked about this because I did hit a PR here, 80 pounds with barbell, which I haven't done in over a year with consideration for my physical therapy and the accident that I was in. So this was like a huge ego boost for me. I love RDLs. Form over weight, though. Like, when I tell you that if your form is terrible, you're going to feel it in your back and you're not actually going to be targeting what you're trying to, it's pointless. Like, you need to focus on your form. You don't have to get straight into barbell. I definitely did not. I have done dumbbell, kettlebell, like just body weight. But being able to kind of toss the barbell around is definitely like instant gratification. Other exercises that I like with that same type of movement: good mornings, game changer. A good morning on a hack squat machine is crazy. Like, try it. Let me see how you feel about it. Comment down below if you have. The other thing that actually I really just re-put into my workout plan is hip thrust. I was hip thrusting in the beginning of my workout journey, and I still had a lot of work to do physical therapy wise, and like it was too much for me. Like, just like the pain I would get, and it's a lot of work if you don't have an actual hip thrust machine. Now, my gym, I can go to whatever location with the membership I have, but only literally a handful of the locations have the hip thrust machine. So like I was really feeling myself this day to set up to do hip thrusts with the barbell, because it's literally not my fave, but I was really geeked with the fact that I hit my PR on RDL. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go for 90 on hip thrust with the barbell. My glutes were on fire after this. Here's the thing about hip thrusting. I think that if you're not hip thrusting with the superset with cos bridges, with a 10 to 15-second hold at the end, that you're wasting your time. I'm telling you, like, the gains that I have noticed that have been the most crazy have been in the past like 4 or 5 months, and it's been since I have been able to do hip thrusts with being cleared with physical therapy, and I got cleared 6 months ago. Normally on a glute focus day, I would hit at least 3 to 4 different exercises. This day, it was a no go. Literally, after this hip thrust, I was feeling real confident. I was literally walking over to set up for my kickbacks, which have been another game changer for me. I do suffer from orthostatic hypotension, and when I tell you, when I bent down to put my straps on, bruh, my blood pressure plummeted. I was like seeing stars. I was like, all right, let me just get to my car and get home. Thank you for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. More life, more blessings.